Reflections, hit the like and subscribe button. You are over here with Tarethia, and we are here to do another tarot review. Now, I know y'all said this is long overdue, Tarethia. You supposed to have been did this tarot review. I know, Reflections, but you know, sometimes we can just get a little busy. Now, that's one thing I do want to talk about. This video, it's not just for tarot readers only. It could be just for anybody who's interested in tarot or just like the idea of divination. Okay, so when you are doing tarot, I always say you can put me in a jungle reflection and I will find some herbs, some berries, some nuts, some leaves, something, and give me 3 days to get it together and I will divine. If we in a hurry, don't give me 3 hours and we can find something to divine with. So always remember, reflection. Yes, the cards are a visual for the one who's getting the readings to actually have a visual, because they say pictures say 1,000 words, but never forget your gift isn't in the tarot cards. Your gift is in within. Okay, so with that being said, reflection, let's get started. Now, this particular divination video, if you missed my other 5 and below tarot review, then you can definitely check that out. So I have another kind of like, I'm gonna throw little 5 and below things in there that I actually found to be useful during my divination, but I also want to go and show you some other things that I use as well, reflection. And some tarot cards are ones that I ordered. Okay, so I'm looking for my boxes. I don't know if I threw, no, I was like, did I throw them away or not? Because I supposed to have been did this review. Okay, so let's start off with this particular deck right here. I'm gonna link it to the side because I know you probably can't see the box, but it came in a little box like this right here. It is called the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. Now, I like this oracle deck right here. It was very inexpensive. I think it was under like $7. Okay, I should have had the deck. The deck's already out, but hold on a second, reflection. Work with me. Okay, let me find this particular deck and I want to show it to you. I like this deck right here, and again, for the price, you really couldn't beat it at all. And I like the deck. I like the colors on the deck. I like is this that deck? Is this that deck? This is not that deck. Hold on a second, reflection. That's not that deck. That's a different deck. You heard me. That's a different deck. Hold on one second. But we are going to review that deck as well. Okay, let me see. Here we go. Okay, so is this deck right here, reflection. And again, look at the pictures. I love the artwork. This is the back of it. And again, this deck I paid like under $8 for. It was under $8 or $7. Okay, and I'm just going to show you a couple of pictures off of this particular deck. Okay, I really like this deck. It's a nice deck, reflection. Okay, and again, this deck, I ordered this one off Amazon. Okay, so I really like this deck. It's a thinner deck, but it's not like that so thin you don't want to work with it. Those type of decks. It's actually perfect to me. I like the shuffle pattern. You get what I'm saying? It's not too thin. It's not too thin. It's not too thin at all. They're not too wide. The sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. Okay. So again, reflection. This is this particular deck right here. Again, it's Believe in Your Own Magic. And this is an oracle deck. Okay. And I ordered this one off of Amazon. I'm going to throw that box away since I reviewed it. Okay. Let's go to our next deck. Now, this is another deck that I actually ordered as well, okay? And this one was under $7 as well. And this is called the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. It came in a box like this right here. I'll link it to the side. Okay. This is what the back of that card looks like. Really good imagery. I like that. Okay. And this is another deck. It's not too thin and it's not too thick. It's actually perfect considering the price as well, reflection. Good shuffle pattern. Okay, you know how some decks that can be so thick, it's like, oh my gosh, I can barely even shuffle this deck. Okay, like thin it up a little bit. Or some decks that's so thin, you like, if I shuffle it too hard, the cards are gonna tear. Okay, so yeah, This is a very colorful deck. I love this deck. I like working with this deck. I worked with this deck a couple of times. Okay, I haven't worked with it a lot, but I have worked with it a couple of times. Okay, so that's that deck right there. Again, this is the Angels. I'm gonna link to the side, the Angels and Ancestry deck. A very good deck to want to have if you're looking for a new tarot deck. You ain't got nothing but a couple of dollars reflection. That's one that will not miss. Okay, so let's go to now I ordered those decks again off of Amazon. But remember I told you 5 and below. Okay, this is a deck right here that I actually got for 5 and below. It's called Karma Cards. And I love this deck right here, Reflection. I worked with this deck a couple of times. I like this deck. It's not a thin deck at all. Of course, we know it was $5. Let's see. Let me find that deck. It's a real good deck too, Reflection. Okay, let me see. Here it is. Is this the Karma deck? I don't think this is the Karma. I rearranged my decks too, Reflection. So usually I could just go to what I'm looking for. But right now it's just not coming to me. Okay. Because these are affirmations. Da, da, da. Okay, they said, Ruth, you should have had that together. I know, Reflection. I know I should have. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so these are the Karma cards right here. All right. This is what the back of the Karma cards look like. All right, I like the artwork in it. And again, these are your Karma cards. Okay, and I got these again at 5 and below. So if you're looking for a new deck, maybe you don't want to wait. Maybe you're not by a metaphysical shop or a shop that says sell tarot, but you buy 5 and below, and you just need you a little new. You feel like I need a deck. I deserve something new. Okay, so yes, and again, this deck right here, I like it. I think it wasn't bad at all for the money. It's not too thin. It's not a thin deck. It's not a thick deck neither. But it's not a thin deck. And you know how some tarot decks, they be so small. I hate really, really small decks. This deck isn't one of those decks. It's like, if it was a little bit smaller, it would have been too small. So the size is right. Okay, the size is good, especially for the price. So that is the Karma deck. Okay, that's the Karma deck. All right, now another deck that I also used, that I got from 5 and below, is actually the affirmation deck. I don't know if I reviewed this one in my last video or not, but just in case I did not, I'm gonna go back over it in this video. Okay, this is actually affirmation cards that I actually got from 5 and below as well. Okay, and I use these. I use these as well when I am divining, Reflection, and I like the colors. I love the messages. They all have really, really good messages. Okay. So yes, this deck right here, this is another one of those decks. It's not too small, but if it was an inch smaller, Reflection, then it would have been too small. So this is a good deck. I like the shuffle pattern. The shuffle pattern is good, Reflection. Okay, so this is the affirmation cards. All right, now this is another deck that I actually got. It's kind of like a little fun deck that I got from 5 and below as well. It's called the Joke cards. Okay, so remember I told you I can use anything to divine with. Okay, so these are a good tool. You know, sometimes readings can get very, very serious, Reflection. So sometimes you need a little humor in there. You need a little humor, Reflection. Okay, so these are joke cards. These were $5 as well that I got from 5 and below. And I love the sayings on these. Okay, the shuffle pattern is good. They're not too thick and they're not too thin. Okay, so this is just a couple of them. Let's read this one. It says, how do you throw a party in outer space? You plan it. Okay, so if I was divining, I'd be like, okay, maybe you want to plan for this next event that you're having, or something that's gonna happen at this next event. If you don't plan to the T plan to the T. You get what I'm saying, reflection? So remember, the gift isn't in the card, it's within you. Okay, so these are just this is what the back look like. Okay, so yeah, what do you call a fake noodle? An imposter. Okay, somebody around you, reflection, they not who they really say they are. This person right here, you got somebody around you, they are an imposter, baby. Okay, they like to eat pasta too. Okay, but you get what I'm saying, reflection, just a jokey joke. But yes, you remember, the gift isn't in the tarot, it's not in the cards, it's within you. Okay, so a good diviner can divine with anything. Okay, so this is, you just want to, you get what I'm saying, make a little humor within the tarot readings as well, reflection. Okay, I love these. They're straight to the point. Not too much artwork, but still just enough to get the job done. Okay, so that is that deck right there. Is worth the risk. Okay, it's definitely worth the risk, because I was like, I don't know about these. This may be a little but it was worth it. Okay, so yes, this is a deck. I actually used that one a couple of times as well. Okay, so let's go on to some other decks that I have. Okay, now this particular deck right here, you can order this deck off Amazon as well. This deck right here is actually called the Everyday Tarot deck. Now this is a deck that if it was an inch smaller, reflection, I really don't like using these decks that are this small, but I don't know, I just took a chance on it, to be honest with you. The artwork, it isn't the best to me. Now, you know, Tariq, I'm gonna give you the honest review. The artwork, I'm really not a big fan of the artwork. Have I used it? I've never used this deck, but I wouldn't mind using the deck. It's coming in the future. Okay, but the artwork, it just wasn't given to me at all. Okay, this deck right here was under $10, but still, for the I don't know. I wasn't really feeling the artwork. I like it. I just feel like it's very very bland. But other than that, reflection, it's good. It's good. Don't get me wrong, the artwork isn't horrible. It's just simple to me. Okay, so, but you know, sometimes complications, you get what I'm saying? People don't like a lot of artwork sometimes in their tarot cards, so that's understandable. But the cards itself is beautiful. Okay, I love the gold on the side. I love how it's engraved in the gold. Okay, this deck, one thing about it, it's a thicker deck, but it's not, you can tell, even though it was a cheaper deck, it doesn't feel like a cheap deck. Okay, so that I will give that. It doesn't feel like a cheap deck. It's not a bad deck. It's just, I'm big on art, so this was the, you know, on the scale from 1 to 10 with the art, I definitely give it a 4. Okay, but as far as the deck within itself, I can give it a 7. Okay, so yes, again, this is the Everyday Tarot deck. All right, so I see your true colors. Okay, so with that being said, reflection, let's check out a different deck that I got. Let's see, where's the other deck? Okay, this deck right here, this is a affirmation deck. Okay, a lot of people probably see these affirmation cards right here. It came in a box like this right here, and I paid like what, $4 for it, and I got these at Ross. Okay, so this right here, these are basically affirmation cards. Okay, and it's basically I use those to divine as well. Now these right here, these are thicker, reflection, but remember, the gift is not within the cards. They're in where? They're within you. Okay, so this is a deck right here that I use. This deck right here is it's a little wide, but you got to think the type of cards that you are using, but you can still work with this deck. Okay, it's as well. Okay, and I'm gonna show you some things that it actually has on there. Okay, and I like the artwork. It gave me that autumn feel. You know what I'm saying? It gave me, especially with the colors, it gave me that autumn feel. Okay, so this, if you're thinking about adding, you divine and doing other things, using other things to divine with, this would definitely be a good deck as well, reflection. Okay. And again, I actually got these out of Ross, and they were actually like $4. Okay. So with that being said, reflection, I wanted to come through for the crew, so I could definitely show you my new decks that I got. I know this tarot review, I said that I was gonna do it probably like a month ago, but I definitely wanted to come and deliver for you, especially my tarot readers, because you know, on the internet it's not a lot of tarot reviews on tarot cards, and as a diviner, you sometimes you don't want to just go in there. You get what I'm saying? Reflection, I need to know what I'm getting. Can I get a review? Can you let me know what the width is like? What the, like, are they thick, are they thin, how many are in here? Do they like, do any other tarot readers like these? Like, I need to know. Okay, reflection. So this is one more deck that we're gonna do actually before we get up out of here. Now, this is the Constellations playing cards. Now, these were $1. I got these at 5 and below, and basically they have the zodiac sign. So if you are trying to look for like a zodiac deck reflection, this would definitely be a good one to go to. Again, it's only $1. I love the artwork at the back. Okay. And it has the constellations on there. Okay, so let's say you're doing a read and maybe you need to figure out what zodiac sign this is doing this type of energy right here, reflection. Okay, but you get what I'm saying? You're a little low on cash, but you deserve a new little deck. Okay, you deserve you something new to work with. This one was $1. Shout out to 5 and below. Okay, and that basically has the zodiac signs on there, each constellation. Okay, and it's good. If you're just trying to you get what I'm saying, reflection. If you need a good reference, especially of the constellation, and you're studying the constellations, okay? So, with that being said, reflection, I definitely wanted to come over here. I was looking, trying to make sure that I got them all, okay? I think it was one more, actually. It's one more deck, reflection, that I do want to review for you all. This fell down. Hold on, reflection. There is another review that I do want to do for y'all. Okay. This one right here. Okay, so this is the worst deck I've ever ordered, reflection. I think this deck was like $4, and this is one deck why I see why it was $4. Out of a 1 to 10, I give this a 1. Okay, the artwork is okay, but this is a super small deck. It's like a ruins deck, reflection. Maybe I'll have to work with it a little more to get into it, but I didn't feel it. I really wasn't feeling it. I really didn't. The artwork, it was okay, but it wasn't the best. Maybe if it was a bigger deck, I would have liked it, but this right here, this deck, I definitely, the artwork, it's like almost with the artwork, I can give it a 6, because the artwork is fine. It's just the cards within itself, they are extremely too small. They're thin, and they said, well, Tarika, how much did you say you paid for them? It doesn't matter, reflection. But they were like $3 or $4, I think. But they're actually very small. I ordered these too. They're very small, they're very thin. And it's not a lot of them in there to me. It's not, I mean, it is, but it's not, okay? So this is another one of those decks. Again, reflection, I'm going to link this one to the side, because off the top, I just know it's a ruins deck. Hold on, let me see. And it actually came with a little, the Witch's Familiar Oracle. Okay, so this is the Witches. It comes with a ruin set as well. So I'll probably just have to work with this deck a little bit more, but as of now is one of my least favorite decks. You know what I mean? As of now, I would use the Everyday Tarot before I use this deck, but at the same time, it's very educational, especially if you are into ruins, reflection. This is a good one to go to. And again, don't get me wrong, if you don't like working with thicker decks, some people don't like working with thicker decks, this is the perfect one to go to, reflection, because this is how many come in there. Okay, so yeah, again, this is the Witch's Familiar Oracle deck. Okay, so with that being said, reflection, the artwork, it isn't bad. Okay, I had to take that back. The artwork is not bad. It's just the cards within itself. I like thick decks, and I like if it's gonna be this little, I need more than this. Okay, so with that being said, the reflection, maybe if you just need you a quick on the go, this is more of an on the go tarot deck to me, than me just sitting down just doing that tarot. Let me pull some out of my, if you need to pull some out your, get what I'm saying, your toe real quick, reflection, your bag, and just be like, let me go and do that divination work on your real quick, baby. Okay, so that would definitely be this deck, a good on the go deck. This is what this is to me. Okay, so with that being said, reflection, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, because you are over here with Tarethia, and we are doing a tarot oracle review. Until next time, Ashe.